Hey, Christy DeMarakis with Keller Williams. Remember, I put new content out every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you do not miss any new content that comes to my channel. Remember, I am here to help you with any questions that you might have about moving to Tampa, or if you're currently living in Tampa already, how I can help you with your next move. So reach out to me, give me a call at 813-523-3441, and let's get moving. Making a move to Tampa does not have to be really difficult or even stressful. When I work with so many out-of-town buyers, I love to speak with you even when you're in the beginning stages or maybe even just thinking about making a move. Even if that means it's 6 months away. Remember, it's never too early to reach out to me via email or even a phone call to ask me questions how the process will work. I love to do a Zoom call on our second call so I can get to know you a little bit better. This way, when you get to Tampa to view homes or come for the inspection, we feel like we've already met each other. The other thing that there are so many details to when buying a home or even selling a home, we really need to speak on the phone or even better yet, a Zoom. I really don't want to miss anything. Click my link below for my calendar invite where you can set up like a 30-minute call with me. It's just really that easy. During your initial Zoom call, we can talk about all things, like some of the questions I'll ask you is, or you could ask me, is how's the market? Are the sellers still selling over asking? Are prices dropping? Do you have any areas of Tampa Bay that you're really wanting to know more about? Are friends, family, or schools, or even a job keeping you in a certain area of town? Another question might be, what are some of your must-haves in your next community? We'll discuss how to get pre-approved, whether you already have a lender or need help with a local lender. This is really the first step in the process. This is so important that we're looking at, at the homes that you can afford or want to afford. The last thing I would want to have happen is you fall in love with a home that's not in your budget. Remember, it can be helpful to work with a lender that is local rather than one that is used from out of state. One of the biggest pieces of working with a local lender is that it's really my job to ensure that I keep to the contract and obey the dates of the contract. Sometimes out-of-state lenders don't even know that here in the state of Florida, we actually have 2 different contracts that buyers get to choose which contract to use for their offer. Unfortunately, lenders from out of state may not know the laws of Florida. We can also talk about the reasons why during our Zoom call, like talk about the home buying process and how that works. Like some of the questions I might have for you is, do you have to sell your home before you purchase? Is that home already on the market? If not, do you need an agent in your area that I can refer you to? Are you going to come down for a couple of days to shop? Another question is, if not, do you need me to do virtual tours for you so that you can see some of the homes that you like, or even zoom in on the inspection? Other things that you might want to ask me about is flood insurance, CDDs, and sinkholes. After the Zoom call, the next step would be to set you up on a daily home search. After we speak about your must-haves, I will send you a daily email that has all of your search requirements. And this way you can really get an idea of what is for sale and find communities that you think you might want to live in. I know working with Realtor.com and Zillow, it's hard, it's time consuming, and the platform might not be just easy to use. This way, the email is in your inbox every morning and you can take a look at it. The most important piece, though, is communication. It's about those searches that I do for you. Make sure you let me know that you're changing your searches, narrow or wider. Maybe, you decided to go with a 2-story home versus a 1-story. Just let me know and I can change those search criteria. It's really that simple. Also be able to heart some of the homes that you like. And the cool piece about that is I get to see the ones you heart. So that really helps me know what homes you're really interested in. And then I can maybe do a virtual tour of the community, drive around so that you kind of get a feel for it. Remember too, I have a lot of agents throughout the country that I've developed relationships that I really love. So if you need help with a referral to help you sell your home, let me know. I'm happy to share their information. If you do have a home to sell, just remember in Florida right now, we're not doing a lot of contingencies to sell your current home. A couple of years ago, yeah, you probably could get away with asking that, but right now, because our market is so lean with inventory, it's really hard to get a seller to agree on a contingency to sell your current home. One thing that has really worked is what we call a lease back. You could ask for a lease back for 30, 45 days, 60 days, which would allow you to get under contract with a home here in Tampa. This is currently working really well for some of my buyers. I would recommend for legal reasons to pay for your lease back, even if it's just $1 a month. During the time you're doing your lease back, that would be a great time to come down for a couple of days to be able to have me show you around and go shopping. We can really get serious about getting under contract with a home here in Tampa. It really also takes a lot of stress having to close on 2 different homes at the same time. Yippity skippity, right? Did I just say that? Well, after you get under contract with a home here in Tampa, I can help you get your escrow deposit sent to the title company. Basically just telling you how to get that sent. Typically you do that through a wire transfer. I also put you in touch with my assistant, Lindsay, who helps us through the process, and you'll get to know her pretty well as well. She basically helps us with the dates of the contract, any paperwork, if we need information about utilities or HOAs. She can definitely help us with all those little things, basically helping us from going under contract to the very end. If you can't make the inspection, just know that I will be there during the inspection, and the inspector will be speaking with you at the inspection after the inspection is completed so that you and the inspector can go over any findings that he or she may find during the inspection. We'll also get a report after 24 hours after the inspection. You and I will both be able to review what was on the report so that if any repairs need to be requested, we can do that as well. After the inspection, we will order the appraisal and wait to hear from your lender on what the home appraised for. Yes, we may need to negotiate once again if the home did not appraise for what our offer was. Once we get that done with the appraisals, it's kind of quiet because the title company is going to help you order the survey as well. And then we're just waiting for those 3 magic words from your lender. Clear to close. Oh, that's a magic word we love to hear. We'll also, too, during that period of time, talking about setting up utilities, doing that final walkthrough the day of closing, just to make sure that the home is still in great condition. Just know I want to be your realtor for life. Once you get moved in, I can still help you with referrals after you move in, like carpet cleaners, painters. I can still be your reference even after you move. So give me a call. My number is 813-523-3441, and let's get you moved to Tampa.